in 1977, a little movie named Star Wars came out. And you might think that Star Wars, as big and popular as it's been, was the best picture that year. It was not, in fact, the best picture for 1977. That was a Woody Allen movie called Annie Hall, which is generally thought of as one of the best comedies of all time. In that movie, there's a scene where the character played by Woody Allen is in line at a movie theater, and he's kind of having an argument with his girlfriend played by Diane Keaton. And there's people in front of him, people in back of him. And there's this kind of intellectual guy behind Woody Allen. And this guy is just droning on about his opinion about movies and filmmakers. And he's being super critical. And it's just annoying the heck out of Woody Allen, driving him crazy. And then this guy behind him states his opinion about a film critic named Marshall McLuhan. And Woody Allen, now he breaks fourth wall and just looks directly at the camera, which is one of the things he does in the movie. And he starts complaining about this idiot. And what's funny about the scene is the guy now comes forward and starts arguing with Woody Allen, like, what, can't I have my opinion too? And now they're both arguing about this guy's insights into Marshall McLuhan. And Woody Allen is basically like, you're an idiot. And this guy's like, what? I can't have opinions about Marshall McLuhan. And Woody Allen says, no. And he says, as a matter of fact, I have Marshall McLuhan right here. And he goes off and pulls the actual person, Marshall McLuhan, in and says to this guy, this is the real guy. And Marshall McLuhan, funniest thing ever, says, like, you know nothing of my work. How you ever got to teach a course in anything is beyond amazing. And Woody Allen says, looks at the camera and says, if only life was like this. Sometimes that may be the only way to win an argument or to stop one, is to understand why and how someone is having their opinion about something. And you may not always have the actual person who can settle the argument. So you may need to challenge in this discussion or this debate what that person knows. We're going to talk about that today. Welcome to Everyday A New Thought. I'm Thor Chalgren. Today, I'm going to be looking again at the Phil M. Jones book, which is called Exactly What to Say, The Magic Words for Influence and Impact. Last week in episode 98, I looked at how we can use the phrase, how open-minded are you? And you can use that as a way to introduce a new idea or pitch a concept and get the person to be open-minded. So today's set of magic words, which come from the Phil M. Jones book, are these. What do you know? And the point of this is that you can be in a conversation with someone, and maybe it becomes clear that this person is debating or arguing without actually having the knowledge on which their opinion is based. You get the sense they don't really know what they're talking about. So how do you have a discussion or a debate where that's the case? This is where Phil M. Jones describes this phrase, what do you know, and says this can be a way to help you have that conversation. So for example, you might be in this and you use the phrase this way. You might say, what do you know about the company's business? Or what do you know about the history of that decision? Or what do you know about the benefits of that service? Basically, what you're doing is you are, in a soft way, hopefully, challenging their opinion and asking them to share what that knowledge is based on. So when you do this, either one of two things can happen. Either they may be open to changing that opinion. Maybe if they realize that, oh, you know what, I don't really know as much as I thought, they may be open to changing the opinion. Or they may not change it. They may get defensive, but then at least you know how to best position your points to contrast the point they're making. So one of two things will happen. Either you'll get to actually discuss the issue based on the facts, or you'll now understand that maybe they're coming at this from a kind of unreasonable perspective, and now you will have a better understanding of where their point of view is coming from. So if you find yourself in a debate with someone and you maybe don't have a Marshall McLuhan just off screen, try using the words, What do you know about? That's the episode for today. If you like the show, please hit like. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. If you're listening to the podcast, please subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast app. Until tomorrow, thanks so much for watching. Until